Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming this super beautiful look right here. We use the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I had to look for it because I don't know what I did with it. This is what the packaging looks like. So if you guys want to see what beautiful looks I created with this palette, definitely make sure to keep on watching and let's just jump right into it. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be using the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star's Cosmetics. I'm so excited to be using this palette. I went ahead and I'm just showing you that I'm priming my eyelids with a little bit of the Milani eyeshadow primer in the shade 01 Nude, I believe. And I'm just going to be blending that all over the lid, and then I'm going to be using the lightest shade in this palette, which is called Your Majesty. I'm just going to be packing that all over the lid. It's this really pretty like white color, but it's more gray to me, which it worked perfectly to blend set everything else that I used it for, because I actually use it to blend and highlight the brow bone at the very end. So I went ahead and did that. And then sorry if you guys hear any background noise in the video, like dogs. One's breathing very heavily over here. And then I'm just going in with the shade Defiant, and I'm just going to be using that on a big fluffy brush. And then I'm just going to be going in with this beautiful purple right there. That one is in the shade called Hiking, and I'm just going to be using this other small crease brush. I literally have a million crease brushes, so you can use the same one if you want to, because I mean eventually all the shades will end up blending together. But I'm just going to put this one a little bit lower than I did put Defiant. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. A lot of people have been saying it wrong. Some say Deviant and some say, I think it's Defiant. I mean, that's how I would say it. But if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment section if I am. But I'm just going to be putting a little bit of Hiking, blending in with Defiant, and then taking it underneath the eyes into the waterline and just blending it all very nicely. And then I'm just going to be going in with a little bit of Blood Queen on a little small crease brush from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to put this into the outer V and then drag it in to my lower crease. And for some reason I didn't have a clip for me showing the actual pan, and then after I did blend that out a little bit, I went in with a little bit of Defiant and then just went back, touched that one up, went into Hiking, and now I'm touching that color up, and I'm gonna go back and forth between those three shades to where I get the pigment how I want it. So here I am going back in with Blood Queen, and I'm just trying to deepen it up, make sure everything's blended really nicely. I did start to see where I felt like it was starting to get a little bit patchy towards the inner corner of my eye. Maybe that's just me, but I did feel like it was starting to look a little bit patchy and on the outer V. And then I'm just going in with my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Bare Rose. I believe I got this from Ulta, and this shade is an online exclusive. So I'm just going to be carving that out, and then I'm going to work my time and take my time and do this because I want both eyes to look the same and make sure that both of the cut creases are nice. After a while, the concealer started to turn like this light pinky purple shade, so then I went back on top of it with some more concealer just to try and get that white color to pop through. And then I'll just go back in with the bone shade in the palette, which is Your Majesty, and I'll just set the concealer, and then we can apply our shimmer shade. So this, I have some really exciting news for you guys. I actually am currently in the process of moving. We actually moved in we started moving in last Tuesday, but our official first night in here was last Wednesday. And we are currently unpacking and getting everything set up. So I filmed this video right before we moved, and then it's taken me forever to edit it because the clips for some reason were not in order. They were all jumbled up and stuff, so it kind of took me a while to get the clips all in place and have internet. We actually just got internet yesterday in the new house, so I can finally upload this hopefully Friday. And my work currently is being closed because of the virus, so I'm gonna have lots of time to edit for you guys. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the shade called Hiking, and we're gonna place that where the Canoe concealer is and where the previous shade Blood Queen is. And I'm just gonna try and blend it in, that way it gives it a nice gradient effect. And then we'll just go back in with Blood Queen, deepen it all up, make sure everything is nice and blended. Just like I said before, we're gonna go back in with those 3 shades a lot, just to make sure everything is nice, blended, all that kind of fun stuff. And then we're going in with this beautiful shade called Pink Magic. This shade was so nice. It went on the lid perfectly, and this shade lasted all days, and I got so many compliments at work. Everyone loved it. But my work is currently closing for about 2 weeks, so I'll have lots of time to film videos. So if you guys want to see any specific tutorials, I got the blood, what is it called? I got the Conspiracy palette, and I also got the Red Blood palette, is that what it's called? I think it's called the Red Blood palette. I also got those. So I think I'm gonna record both looks with one of those palettes, and then maybe another one with my 39L Hit the Light, I think is what that one was called. Maybe another tutorial with that one. So back, all right, and then I want a nice pop of color in the inner corners. So after I'm done blending this out a little bit more, I'm going to be going in with the shade Wet Jewels, which is this beautiful pink color. And we're just going to be placing this in the inner corner. And then I actually decided to just take a small little detailing brush, and I'm actually going to drag this in a little bit into my eyelid and mix it with the shade Pink Magic, just to give it a little bit more of a little oomph. So the eye is complete. I'm going to go ahead and start setting my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte setting spray. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is not the waterproof one. This should be in the shade Black, I believe. I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple years ago, maybe. So that is what I'm using. Oh, and I also just got my BoxyCharm in last week, right before we started moving. So I should have that maybe recorded tomorrow and uploaded for Monday. So stay tuned for that. And then we're just going to be going in with the shade Lavender Snow. This is from the Jeffree Star Cosmetic Platinum Eye Skin Frost Pro palette. And these highlights are so blinding. So I went ahead and just placed that on the skin. If anyone's wondering, I'm actually wearing the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter foundation. That's in the shade 130 Porcelain. And then I just used the same concealer, the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I use that underneath the eyes. Use my Amazonian Clay Bronzer, and I think I also use the Amazonian Clay Blush. And then for lips, I went in with this new one that I also got in a BoxyCharm. This is called the IBY. This is their IBY Beauty, actually. This is their Feathered Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Flirt. This is actually really comfortable, and it smells so good. And then just to top it off, I'm going to be going in with the Vintage by Jessica Lyskin. I'm probably saying that wrong. But this is in the shade Pink Sequin. I've had this forever. I actually got this in a Ipsy box, and I love it. It's lasted forever. Probably had it for about 2 years, so it's probably about due to be tossed. But it's still good, so I think I'm going to keep it around for a little bit longer. But I just went ahead and applied this on the lips, and then I also put a little bit of the Lavender Snow highlighter on the top of my Cupid's bow, just to give my lips a little bit more dimension. And then just going back in with a little bit of setting spray, make sure everything's nice and melts down. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Remember, you guys are beautiful. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Alright, bye!